Alright guys, we're back with another mini mock review now. Yesterday we built this live on my YouTube channel. If you guys don't know, every Monday I do a live stream and I actually stream myself building these mini mocks, and then the next day, being Tuesday, being today, we go over these in more detail. So yesterday we built this World War II mini mock, the Americans versus this German Sniper. Now, we were building this mock and we didn't really know if I wanted to do a modern military mock or a World War II mock. A lot of you guys said World War II, but there was a solid like 40% of you guys that still wanted modern. So what I said was, let's just go ahead and build this and let's see how we're feeling once we get the structure and the mountain and all the other detailing done, and then let's see how we feel about what figures would look best. So we decided to basically, what I had the idea of, let's do kind of a mountain on the corner and have a sniper of some kind on the top, and then have a squad of soldiers coming down like they're running through, like maybe this is a valley, maybe there's another mountain section over on this side that you don't see in this build. And so a lot of you guys like that idea, so we went ahead and we went for it, and this is what we've come up with. So once again, we got this done, and then we were like, okay, what do we think this looks most, what will this look best with, Americans and Germans, or should we do modern military? And a lot of you guys said World War II, and I have to agree with you, this looks better as a World War II mock. So hopefully this coming week we can switch things up with, last week we did another American versus German mock, but this just looks so good with the Americans down there and then the German Sniper up top. So we just had to go for it. I know it's kind of, we're being repetitive a little bit, but I think it looks good. So I think we're okay. So I hope you guys don't mind. But let's just start going over it. So like I said, these are mini mocks. They're 16 by 16 studs. And this one's, I don't know. The mountain's only probably, let's see, 3, maybe 6 bricks high. I'm just looking because this is a 3 brick high, and then that you could probably stack one more on top of that. So it's about 16 by 16 by 6 or 7 bricks tall. But basically what we have going on here is we got 3 Americans going through, like I said, a potential valley, and then we have the German up here. And if I can get him to focus, I'll show you guys what's cool about him up top. Now, I left the stream off where I didn't know how I wanted to give the German up there any kind of cover. Now, I started thinking about it, and I really didn't want to add any more rocks up there because I really like the look of this. If I can kind of hold this up and keep it in focus, I really like the detailing I did up there, and I didn't want to mess that up. So I was like, how can we make him look proper up there, right? We don't want him just standing up there, and it'd be kind of obvious that there would be a sniper up there if he was just standing. So I wanted to highlight this one technique that a lot of people don't know about, and that's one thing that I'm trying to highlight more, is how critical it is to pose your minifigures and make them look like they're actually walking or marching or whatever they're doing. Make them look more animated versus, let me grab a figure from the bin next to me here, versus just having him stand up straight like this. You got to pose the legs, pose the arms, that's what they're there for, and pose him so he actually looks like he's in action. For example, you have this medic here, feet back, arms forward. You have this guy, 1 foot back, 1 arm back, like he's running or just walking fastly. Same with this guy. So it's very crucial to pose these figures to make them look better, and that's what I wanted to highlight up here with this German. So I don't know, where's the focus here? Right there. So basically, instead of having him just standing up, that would look pretty bad. It'd be pretty obvious, like I said, or having him laying down wouldn't look the best. So I thought, maybe he heard these guys. Maybe he was back further over there on the top of this hill, and he heard these guys marching or running through here, and he runs up, and then he just squats down on one knee, and he's lining up a shot. So that's kind of the thought process I had. And it's kind of, there's pros and cons to this, right? The pro is I can show you guys how to pose this minifigure like this. The con is it doesn't look the best on the mock. Like I said, I didn't want to mess up this detailing. I think it looks really good how it is, and I needed to have him up here regardless. It would look boring if I just had 3 Americans and then just a hill. You need some more action here. So basically how this guy is being posed is he's kneeling down, and then he's got his left arm resting on his leg, and then he's got his rifle in his right hand. So how you do this is you basically, first off, you have to take the figure kind of apart. So you can see his legs, you have to pop both of them off. Then you take the left leg and you put it on the right socket. You can see how his leg's backwards there. That allows you to place him down on a stud. And then you take this leg and you take it completely off. So then if I take this figure here and I just set him down right there, right? So he's got stud contact with that back right leg, which is really his, let's see, his left leg. And then you take this leg and you just simply find a stud and you place it next to it, and it looks like he's kind of bending his knee, and then you can take his arm and just kind of have it rest on his knee so it looks more realistic. So that's just a little trick. A lot of people on the old Flickr community would do that. It looks really good. It's really good for snipers, or if you want to really emphasize the thought that he's like lining up, he's taking his time to take a shot, especially for snipers. And there's a couple other poses that I'll show you guys in the future, but that's one of the cool ones I wanted to highlight. And then, you know, it's just a basic mock. We got some rock structure using a lot of dark bluish gray. A lot of these parts were from my old D-Day mock, if you guys remember that. That was the previous mock series before I started the Battle of Somme. So a lot of those parts were just reused from that. And then we just used a dark tan base plate on the bottom, and then we decided to go with, I can't remember his name, but he was in chat and he was giving us some very helpful insight and some good ideas. That's the cool thing about doing this live stream, right? You guys can see what I'm doing and you guys can give me suggestions, and that helps me out a lot, because he was like, how about let's just do some rocks down here? Because beforehand, I started like detailing this with reddish brown and it looked really bad. I did stop myself, but I was kind of like lost. What should I add down here? So we went ahead and just added some little rock mounds in dark bluish gray. We used some 1x1s, some 1x1 tiles, some cheese slopes, just to make it look, you know, basically add some more dark bluish gray to the mock and break up all of this, not reddish brown, but dark tan. And I think it turned out pretty cool. So, I mean, other than that, it's a pretty straightforward mock. I think it looks pretty good. I'm curious to see what you guys think in the comments down below. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this mini mock review. Once again, we do mini mock live streams every Monday. Then we do the reviews on Tuesdays. And like I said, I'm posting daily now, so make sure you guys subscribe by clicking that button right there. Turn notifications on so you don't miss another video. Check out, I'll put the live stream of the mini mock right here, and I'll put another video right here. So other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.